right now on LL Bean Guide to the Outdoors.
This is the K3 Stützen. They're just absolutely beautiful rifles. Now we're back with Merkel in France.
A single-shot rifle is something for connoisseur. One shot, and it has to be one kill.
I watched him run off, so I'm a little nervous on what's going on. Hunting isn't a game of going out and shooting something and bragging to your buddies. It sort of reminds us of what we are, what we're doing, and we're paying respect to that animal. God, he's running right to us.
LL Bean started with one simple idea: build a comfortable boot that would keep his feet warm and dry. Well, necessity became the mother of invention, and the Maine hunting shoe was created. What followed was a legacy that would span a century. And little did he know that the boot he made for himself would still be made the same way 100 years later. LL Bean has grown to become the worldwide resource for all who love the outdoors. So join great-grandson of LL Bean, Bill Gorman, and discover your adventure with LL Bean's Guide to the Outdoors.
Boasting Europe's largest economy, as well as several national parks, Germany, or Deutschland, has a deep-rooted history with gun making and is home to the Merkel Gun Company, which holds some of Bill's closest friends. On the first part of this trip, he's going to be stopping in for a visit to check out Merkel's new K3 single-shot rifle before heading to France to try it out while hunting roebucks with the Merkel crew.
I had to choose a gun company for our company to partner with for our 100th anniversary shotguns, and that was back in 2012. And the only real partner I could think about at the time was Merkel. You know, there are a lot of shotgun makers out there, but I wanted something exceptional. So made a few phone calls, met some really cool people, and from there it was just a great relationship was born.
Bill meets up with Sebastian Stauffenberg, the key account manager at Merkel, and he's going to be running Bill through the development of the K3 and Helix rifles.
Right, so we're going to go up to the factory now.
Okay, what's the plan?
Tour, going through all the different departments, focusing on traditional and also Merkel engineered manufacturing, going over the Helix, K3, shotguns. So we're going to see everything.
Very good. You're talking my happiness. It's all about the guns.
All right, let's go.
Our first stop is to see how they make the gun barrels.
All right, so this is the absolute start of raw materials.
Yeah, this is pretty much the start of our production. I can't tell you exactly what kind of steel it is because it's a company secret.
Right.
To pre-drill it.
Pre-drill it.
In order to get a hold for the entire hammering process. So after the deep hole drilling, the blanks are polished, and then they go into this machine, which is honing them down.
Okay.
Right now you can see within the blank all these different circles which are leftovers of the drilling process. So they go into the honing machines where they are smoothed down in order to have a smooth surface the entire way through. The next part is it's going to be loaded into this machine and it's going to be milled down.
Okay, and again we have more recycling.
Next, the guys head to see how a Helix upper begins its life.
So this potentially could be the Helix upper.
Yeah, it's most likely it will be. Got the same size and everything. So
now that's a before and after picture right there.
Now on to one of Bill's favorite parts, the wood for the stocks.
This is just like fine jewelry in here. It's all the woods they're using. The stocks are already made. They're just either hand polished so nice, it looks like they're gloss finished. It is crazy.
Yeah, welcome to my favorite room. Here we have all our different kinds of stocks. For Helix, these ones are for the K3. Those are 2 standard stocks for it, wood class 4.
I mean, that's just an incredible piece of wood.
Coming up later on Guide to the Outdoors.
And he squeaks it and he squeaks it. And I'm thinking, it might get a deer's attention, but is it really gonna work? Well, this guy is like Mach 5 running towards us.
LL Bean Guide to the Outdoors is brought to you by LL Bean, trusted, innovative, authentic guide to the outdoors. Advanced insulation technology for hunting gear. Primaloft, proven warm even when wet. Mossy oak, it's not a passion, it's an obsession. And Swarovski Optic. This segment is brought to you by LL Bean, trusted, innovative, authentic guide to the outdoors. Bill's wrapping up his trip at the Merkel factory, and there's only a few steps left before the grand finale.
Okay, so basically now he's doing the final adjustment. He's going to take it, put it together, take a feel of the gun. Does it open? Does it close properly?
And does that happen for each and every gun?
Yes. Final touches.
Wow.
That's it. That's how the K3 is assembled.
It's a beautiful firearm.
After a great tour and getting a rundown of the K3, Bill was itching to use one, so it's off to the beautiful city of Toulouse, France.
So getting to France is not the easiest thing in the world. I fly to Amsterdam. Amsterdam has no signage for which gate you need to be at to connect to Toulouse. Finally, I get my gate information, get on the plane to Toulouse, and I am here. Hey, I can officially say my first trip to France is going to be fantastic. I'm over here, and I'm going to be hunting with folks from Merkel. I got an invite last year. I said, sure enough, I'm here. Jean's going to pick me up tomorrow. We were at the factory yesterday. You saw that, and that was pretty cool. But this time, I get an afternoon to myself in France, check out the local sites, and then tomorrow we hunt.
Toulouse is the fourth largest city in France and is located on the banks of the Garonne River, earning the name the Pink City due to the terracotta bricks used in construction. Toulouse is centuries old and holds countless historic stories.
This is so cool here in Capitol Square. I mean, it's just incredible. Look at the architecture, look at all the people here. I mean, this is just amazing.
With the rest of the evening at his disposal, Bill takes a full tour of the beautiful streets of Toulouse, France. However, when the sun begins to set, it's time to head back to the hotel and get ready to meet up with the Merkel guys the following morning to try out the K3 rifle. The next day, Bill wastes no time getting to the property to meet up with the Merkel crew.
We pull into the guest house, and it's a fabulous estate. How to start?
As usual.
Good to see you, my friend. How are you?
Fine. My name is Jean Freyeisen. I am the marketing director at Merkel.
First time to France, so it's beautiful.
Your first time.
First time?
And you will enjoy, I think. Let's show you everything.
Okay, very good. We'll follow you.
Bill and the guys head out to the range to make sure the K3 is dialed in for this Roe buck hunt.
This is the K3 Stutzen. Yeah, this is just like when we saw the factory. I mean, they're just absolutely beautiful rifles. But look at that piece of wood. All good? Okay. This little tiny rifle, this K3 with beautiful wood and a 308, to shoot that accurate is amazing. There we go. I can deal with that. So with that all said, I'm good to go, right?
With the rifle locked and loaded, Bill heads out for his first ever Roe buck hunt in France.
We're no more than 15 minutes down the road. I look off into the first field to my left. that's near the start of our hunting area, and I noticed a buck. It looks pretty decent, but I don't hunt roe deer every year. And so my guide, Leon, looks at him, and Leon says, that's a beautiful buck, we gotta get on him. We park, we get everything set up, lock up the truck, load the gun, and we're ready to go. When I saw him from the road,
yes,
he was right to the right of that bale, so he's gotta be out here. I know the bale of hay that I saw this deer near. I look up, he's not there. I look just beyond it, probably another 100 yards, and where the alfalfa has grown up, I see a head sticking in. Right to the right of the tree. He's 384 yards. Can we get up to this tree? I grab Leon's attention and say, look, there's a buck right there.
To learn more about your guide to the outdoors, check out our lander page at llbean.com/GTO.
This segment is brought to you by LL Bean. Trusted, innovative, authentic guide to the outdoors.
Bill's on his first ever hunt in France, and after creeping up on a shooter roe buck, he's hoping to seal the deal and start the trip off on a strong note.
And all of a sudden, Leon brings out the magic. It sounds like a cow call, like a hoochie mama cow call. And he squeaks it and he squeaks it. And I'm thinking, it might get a deer's attention, but is it really gonna work? Well, this guy is like Mach 5 running towards us. God, he's running right to us. He runs in 80 yards, stops to grab bite teeth. Now he's at 200 yards. Squeak, squeak. Now he's within 100 yards. Squeak, squeak. Now he's at 50 yards. Good.
Now, you're ready now. Perfect.
Whoa.
That's one side.
Weidman stuck.
Perfect.
That is amazing. I like normally a broadside shot, but close. A 70-pound animal and that close. I have never seen someone use a call and get a roe deer to come that close. I mean, if you didn't stop, I think you would have run right through us. Just to see him come in, totally stunning. I mean, I guess it's true, you only need one shot. Should we go take a look?
Yes. Go.
He just dropped like a sack of rocks. I mean, it was incredible. My God, I don't think he went 50. He didn't take a step, and he's only 50 yards.
Yes.
So for the first day here, a 15-minute hunt, quite enjoyable. Oh, look at that. What a beautiful, oh my God.
I think
that's an antler.
We'll have a big surprise.
Wow.
Wow. And I think it's 7. 1 point, 2 points, 3 points, 4, 5, 6 points. It's a normal buck. And this one, you have 7 points.
Those are amazing.
Really amazing. It's an old buck, a really old buck and beautiful buck.
And that's exactly what we're looking for, old, mature, and big. So one thing you will see this week is when people have successfully say Weidman's Heil, well, that's just a hunter's greeting. Instead of, hey, how are you? If a hunter's been out and he's been successful, they say Weidman's Dank. Thank you.
Thank you, Weidman's Heil.
Weidman's Dank. Along with that is a tradition of the last, they call it the last eats or the last meal.
Okay, first one is for him, and this one is for the hunter.
The other one gets dipped in the blood, presented to the hunter on the knife, and then you take it and you put it in the right side of your cap. It's a tradition that's centuries old, and it's just absolutely fantastic. I'm blessed to be here. Thank you so much. First time in France.
And it's the beginning of the adventure. in south of France.
So here, that build shop is what I was expected for this, and is an old buck looking very well, and that's what I wanted to show to our guests, because you cannot find them everywhere, of course.
Beginning of a great friendship and great adventures. Thank you so much.
With the vast amount of roe deer they have in France, Bill is able to continue hunting. So after a short night's rest, the guys are at it again.
I tell you, it's great to be in France. I'm psyched to go out. It's about 5:45. We're going to meet Leon at the truck and start our first morning hunt. We're no more than 50 yards out of the truck, walking down this hillside, and we're almost overrun by a roe buck. I mean, beautiful big buck, but he came in so fast. He wasn't expecting us, so we definitely weren't expecting him. We were just out of talk, and we climb up over the ridge, and all of a sudden, this buck just jumps into frame, scoots across the field, and stops at probably 150, 200 yards, looks at us for just a fraction of a second, and before I can even get the sticks up, he's off and into the forest. We'll pop out over the top of this next little hill. Sure enough, we get more than 5 feet. Buck comes screaming through, stops, looks at us. The call works to stop him, but you need more time than just to pick up and shoot. So really kind of cool. Within the first half an hour, we've already seen 2 good bucks. So it's just gonna get better. So 2 bucks, 1 doe so far.
With a fairly active morning, but no shooters in range, the guys move to a different area for the afternoon.
The first morning we went out, and it was very cool, covered a lot of ground, and just had a really good hike and get a good lay of the land. Well, we're riding to our next area to hunt, and then we just start seeing bucks pop up left and right. We'll stop and see a few, here's a smaller one here, here's a doe here, there's another buck over there, but nothing what we're after. We're looking for, mature deer again. And again, we're probably gone another 150, 200 yards when Leon notices there's 2 deer down in the alfalfa. Look down, we're about, I'm gonna say about 500 yards away, and there's a buck and a doe. Where was he when you last saw him?
In the border of the grass.
Okay. You see it? It's lying down now.
And female too. We should go. We try to see it.
Okay, maybe we can call him there, because that'd still be 200 yards.
Yes, we can try to call.
Okay. So what we have to do now is go off to our right, follow below the ridge line, drop down, and then get in close. So follow the ridge line, hit a row of trees, drop right down to the bottom. We work all the way down to the fence. He's just staying right there, perfect. 20 more meters. We're at 280 yards. Not an impossible shot, but it'd be a whole lot better if we could get closer.
For trailers, behind-the-scenes photos, and everything the GTO crew is up to, check us out at facebook.com/guide to the outdoors. For more information on Merkel guns, give them a call or check them out on the web. LL Bean Guide to the Outdoors is brought to you by LL Bean, trusted, innovative, authentic guide to the outdoors. Advanced insulation technology for hunting gear. Primaloft, proven warm even when wet. Mossy Oak, it's not a passion, it's an obsession. And Swarovski Optic. Bill's continuing his action-packed trip to France, looking to bag his second roe buck of the trip.
Let's see if he can call. Magic call comes out, and sure enough, The doe came out first, then the buck comes out. And he got to within 210 meters. He wasn't gonna move from there. We tried.
Should I shoot? If you want to shoot, you can.
So I felt strong on the sticks, lined up on his shoulder. You ready? Oh, there he goes.
Help. Look.
Oh.
Stand up, and flap. Oh, look. It's down.
That would wake him back. It was like, boom.
Yes.
He went about 70 yards. Then you see him do a backflip and just drop down.
That was fantastic. Lightning stuck. That's a beautiful buck.
I gotta say, that's probably the best shot I think I've made all week.
And thank you.
Thank you.
Now we can go.
Let's go take a look at him.
Perfect. Give him some time just to make sure everything's good, walk up on him. And what an amazing buck.
How old do you think he is?
It's adult buck, I think, with bases, roses. It's 4-5 years.
Okay. He's mature. He's really tall.
He's got the height, he's got the mass, he's got the length. He's got really good roses to him or bases to him.
200 meters.
Not too bad.
A single shot rifle is something for connoisseur, you know, one shot, and it has to be one kill, of course. So you have to be really concentrate on these one shots that you have.
What's my side?
Weidman's dunk. Right around 5 years old, and absolutely a gorgeous, gorgeous deer.
We will give the buck the last food.
Okay.
This one.
The last meal.
Okay.
I see the bullet entered, left shoulder where I planned. How that deer is small and frail as you think they are, went that far, I haven't got a clue.
All right, right side.
Overall, what a way to finish a hunt.
That's one of my favorite traditions. Thank you very much.
Thank you. What's one side?
Weidman's dunk.
I couldn't do that without a good Merkel. I mean, this Merkel K3 is just dynamite. I just got to say thank you to the folks at Merkel, an exciting group of guys, people you want to hang out with. They know how to have fun, they're professionals, and you're promoting the heritage.